Are we back? Is this working? Hello? It immediately started off by just dropped 30 frames, and I'm like, oh god. Seems okay now? Possibly? Yeah, hopefully we're fine. Yeah, so what caused that then? We were good for an hour and 50 minutes, and then it decided to give up. Does not make sense. But if it does it again, we're just gonna have to call it. Who's this guy? Is this who I need to speak to, or is that who I need to kill? He's one of the perpetrators? Wait, what? Oh, get to the top of this. What did you just say to me? That sounded like one of the voices from Origins? I think it was. There we are. The main view of Paris. From the sink. From the kitchen sink. There's a lot of markers on my bar there. There's something. Oh, that's where we actually need to go. Okay, let's kill these two guys. Why not? They are close by. Hopefully will this spark me having like a bounty? Bounties aren't a thing in this game, are they? I hope not. Did you see that? Are you going to do anything about it? Didn't think so. Where was the other one? Can I not like actually track you? Like, no, we'll leave it for now. We'll actually grab the mission first before we head in. Alright, where is he? There he is. Oh, look at that. There is a... Is it a swarm, do you call it? A swarm of rats? No? Possibly? Do I kill? Yeah, rat swarms. Cannot be damaged or killed. Okay, well. Repel them by attacking with your weapon. Rats may flee to nearby sewer grates when repelled. Cover grates and pushable objects when available to trap them. Odin's sight will highlight them. Okay. You've just told me that. Alright, go in your little house. Can I drop a torch down there? I missed completely. Okay, I'm running.
Wolfkist, here! How did you find me? Where's Toka?
Toka guessed you would be here. She is still at Milan, looking for your missing watch.
I lost Engelwind, but this soldier told me he is heading for the church nearby. Come, we can go through the slums. Even from here, I can smell the piss of the slums.
Siegfried, I mean to stop this fight from coming to England. I must meet with Charles.
For what? You cannot bargain with these thralls. Have you forgotten my fallen brother, Cynric?
No, and that is why I must try. It is why I came to Francia. If I kill Engelwind, I want you to help me get an audience with the king.
There is no reasoning with you, wolf-kissed. You are as wild as your namesake.
Excuse me? Don't get plague. Hardcore mode allows death from TP. Imagine. You've got to watch what you eat and what you drink. And you exercise. Don't overexert yourself. Or you will die. I would hate an Assassin's Creed game like that. Game? No, go.
In our veins runs the blood of holy kings and conquerors. The Northerners may have numbers, but we have God.
Odo.
That is Odo, Count of Paris and right-hand man to the king. Drumming up support for his army, no doubt.
Our courage and honor will not fail us, no matter how hot the fight. We will overcome this evil, as we always have.
Self-important as always. The one next to him is Gosselin, Bishop of Paris and a fearsome warrior. For Frank. Those two are for another day. You have to get to Engelwind, and to do that, you have to find your way into the church.
Easily
The
done.
answer is down there in that stink.
That is not much to go on.
If it was easy, I would have killed him myself already. You have an advantage. You are unknown to these people.
The Raider Siegfried is almost at our gates. And what does he want? What the Northerners always want. Blood and silver. Yours and mine.
Me, they know quite well already. Someone down there knows something. All you have to do is get them to tell you.
I have your word. Once this is done, we find Charles.
As you say, but work fast. I cannot leave Miller unguarded long. And this Frankish stench already turns my stomach.
Oh, they see me.
3 guards. Insulting. I will deal with them while you find Engelwind. He is hiding in his church. Will you sneak in? Convince one of his own to aid you? Or cover the streets with blood?
As you would?
They deserve no less. But you are the wolf-kissed. You do not need my advice. So what will you do?
I will find my own way.
This is the way. Okay, so yeah, this is what they were meaning. They're giving you, like, obviously different options. What was it called? Did they say black box or something? Give you different options and look for different entrances into places. Not only just one specific route. Assassinate Bishop Engelwind. Safe behind the guarded gates of his fortified church, Bishop Engelwind is an unreliable shepherd of the suffering populace in the Paris slums. Speak to locals in the tavern for clues, or explore to find another way in. Both? No? Possibly? Infiltration opportunities are marked on your compass. Okay. Sure. So this is going to be a risk area, right? Am I going to have to put me hood up? I'm going to get rid of this. I don't know why I've got this on. Don't need it. We did get that sword, the new weapon. Egbert. Increase stun after each hit. Alright, I guess. We're in. Here's Paris.
Count Odo is the protector of Paris.
The
big
king's
boy.
man, and he has told you the truth. You cannot trust the Northmen to do anything but be Northmen. Because that's what they are. Northmen. This is not the first time they have come. And it will not be the last. But we must make it the last. Because at the last, it is up to us.
Actually, a doggo. Yeah, I don't know what he was getting at there. Everybody just seems on board with him.
Damn these nobles always talking down to us. We don't hear a word from them until there's trouble.
Let him speak!
Okay, what did it say? We can go to the tavern. Where's that? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's this big thing, is it? Golf clap. Yeah.
Bread or coin? Bread or coin?
Bread or coin? What, you? I can't give you anything, sorry.
Bread or coin? Bread or coin?
My bad.
Are you the owner?
Oh no. That's such a naively hopeful world. What can I get you?
Pint, please.
You have a good crowd.
If you mean tables of soldiers drowning themselves in wine at my expense, then yes, it's good enough. It might be better if not for that old drunk over there, crying about the bishop to everyone who listened. I'd send him away, but to be honest, I need his business.
Well, I will go and do just that. I'll go
I need
talk to
find
him.
the bishop.
The bishop. I can tell you he's not in this mud pit, my friend. He wouldn't risk soiling his holy sandals. There is a priest who does the bishop's numbers in here at times. Last I saw, he was talking to a table of soldiers.
Okay, bye.
Thanks for the help.
You look the kind that enjoys a good complaint. You'll be back.
I'll be back. Infiltration Opportunities. The tavern keeper has revealed 2 clues within the tavern that will lead to your target. Follow either of these clues to find your, or find your own way to reach Engelwind. I mean,
Wine loosens
follow
lips
both.
as well as ale. Someone at the tavern might know something that will get me into the church.
They might.
I could look for the scribe at the Plague District. I'll see if someone here knows something more.
Okay. Captain's orders. Captain, my scribe has unhappily proved himself to be of treacherous character. Find him and make certain he does not return to trouble us further. The materials in his possession are stolen and of a nature most personal. Included is a watchword allowing entry to the church. Oh, we might need that. It cannot be allowed to fall into the wrong hands. Recover and destroy everything. Leave no trace. I must insist upon your utmost discretion in this matter. Report to my priest at the gate when the matter is resolved. Okay, Pog. That's a way in. What is that? Some coins. Thank you.
What does the bishop and his soldiers want with my daughter? She's a good girl. He never did wrong. She's all I've got.
Good crowd. There's like 4 people. Hope. You don't believe in that? What a loser. Imagine having hope. Welcome back, Mux. Welcome back.
You mentioned the bishop.
Oh, he took her. My daughter. She's gone. She's a good girl. Never any trouble. She wouldn't steal anything.
Who took your daughter? Was it the bishop?
The bishop's soldiers in the slums. Said she stole the bishop's silver. That she has a devil who needs deliverance. What did you say?
I will find your daughter here in the slums, and she will help me find Engelwind. That is 2 good leads.
That is. Okay. You're the trader?
Sembles joyous.
What did you just hit me? Okay, are these new? I don't think so. Headhunter rune. They look different. Venom? They aren't new hairstyles. Wait, I don't have the original hair? How is that even possible? Let us get stock on iron and leather. Can always use it. As the famous historical poet Ice Cube once said, today was a good day. Yeah? Historical poet? Is that right? Indeed. Rats mucks. Rats again. Thank you.
I must take my leave. So long.
Enough hand signals from you. Okay, birdie time.
What do you see, Sunan?
Where is it? Something down there. There's a bit over there and a bit over here. Okay. Investigation time. Feels like I'm right in Unity again. Look at this.
Aid me. Be my eyes.
There you are. You are getting... Oh, this is the daughter.
Let me go! I don't want no deliverance! Leave me alone! Help!
God damn it. Why can you dodge like that? I say nay. Ow. Bye. There you go. Drachma is slowly increasing, just you wait. Soon I'll be suggesting all the games. Oh god. Oh no. Liz, have mercy.
It's not safe here! This way!
God, you run fast. What are you doing?
That was close.
You're welcome. Your father told me the bishop took you.
My father? Yeah, the bishop's soldiers. I didn't steal nothing neither. Then they wanted to give me deliverance.
You stole from the bishop. That was bold.
I just said I didn't I? Well, I didn't take no silver. It was just a little church key.
I want that key.
So did the soldiers. But you are too late. I sold it to bandits in the sewers. They got it cheap too.
My reward for helping you is to fight bandits.
You are welcome. Good luck. The sewers stink. I have to get to my father before he is thrown out of the tavern again.
Okay. Let's do it. There'll be more rats down here. Oh yeah, there you go. A lot of them.
Fresh tracks. Bandits must be close.
Oh god. Oh no. What is that thing? Oh, it's the rat. Ah. Get wrecked. Yeah, it's giving us Dishonored vibes, this. Where you could send the rats to go eat the people. Big vibes.
Rats. They're small, but their teeth are sharp.
Are you not eating that guy? I guess you don't attack. Well, 2 times over. Only got a few thousand channel points here. Just a couple thousand. Not too many.
These goods have been packed for travel. The bandits are smuggling.
Right, any more rats? Oh, there is an opening there. Oh. Get rats. No? Oh, you're gonna go down into them? You idiot. Alright. Is the other one gonna get attacked? There we go. Bit of money. Oh, yeah, the rats come upstairs, do they? I hope not.
The key has a Christian cross cast into its bow. This is the church key.
Big job, boys. You've got 24.1. You've got 241,000 points. My god, Mux. That's insane. Listen up, rats. We've been doing alright taking from the smugglers, but now it's time for something big. Everyone knows they're hiding a fortune in ransom silver underneath Saint Genevieve Church. When the Norse strike, we'll bust in, grab it for ourselves, and leave Paris to its fate. Everybody loses but us. The Rat King. Where you get that from? I'm just taking out the point. I know you've got over 200k. Easy. Disappear, rats. Can I run? Eee. Pretty cool. I like it. They just had like a... is it a nuisance? It might be. A little added thing to be mindful of down here. Who are you?
Sorry, we're closed down here. Try your luck back upstairs.
What's red back there? Oh, I'm very sorry. Oh, it's just a jar. Okay. My bad. Ah, it's bright. Oh. Back in the tavern.
Oh, I thought I'd lost you. But here you are. Back safe as ever. Thank God Almighty.
Of course, Papa. But you have to stop drinking so
Scared of
much.
spiders
It
and
does you
rats,
no
big
good.
baby. You bet bees too. Moths? I'm not scared of moths. Oh, I'd kill them. Spiders more than moths.
I was so worried.
Oh, Papa.
Okay. Right, he's saved. Let us... so we've got the church key. A scribe knows watchword for entering the church. I guess? Do we just need to do one? Or is it better to get both? Have a look, see. There you are.
Now to find the scribe. I'm looking for a priest who works for the bishop as a scribe.
The bishop? I do not know about that. One of the nuns might know. I do not know anything.
Okay, thank you.
I'm looking for a priest who helps the bishop with his numbers. A church scribe.
You as well. He's popular today. It must be serious if it's bringing you all down here. We don't get many visitors.
Someone else was looking for him.
Guards from the city. He didn't seem too pleased to see them. They got to arguing, then all left toward the sewer.
Tell me where the sewer is.
Just over the rise. Be careful, though. With all those plagued bodies, it's not clean and smells to high heaven.
God. Okay. Sure. Can I get in here, though? I think that'll be on the way out. Why is everything just in the sewers? I don't want to. Oh, that was a big fish. That's a big boy. Oh, God. The fish. What are you? Oh, Pollock, okay. Oh. We can use the boat. It's not swim. God.
The sewer opens here. The soldiers must have taken the scribe inside. That is the stench of death.
Okay. There's stuff like down in the water. Do I want? Okay. The swimming sewage water, well done. Oh, don't know what that lag was for. Mate, there's loot. It's all worth it. Let me give us a bit of stuff. Thing down that way? No. Well. It's not back on. There we go. We made it.
The bodies here are decayed and falling apart.
Are they? He looks pretty fresh to me. Oh. Yeah, no. There's little platforms there for us to use. We're just going to start swimming everywhere.
This body has rotted in the water. It has been down here a long time. Blurred by the water, but this is a list of some kind. It must have come from the scribe. Plague corpses, just as the nun said. Floated here from somewhere ahead.
Oh, this is great. Fantastic.
My mouth is sour with the filth.
Ugh. Don't say that. You've been drinking it. Every time you dive, get a nose full of sewage water.
That is a priest's robe. This must be the scribe.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that, I
A
guess.
list of numbers that shows Engelwind mishandling tithes. The scribe discovered the
Tithes?
bishop was stealing money, and it got him killed. This is the watchword, Job 121. It will help me gain entry to the church.
Job. Job? There can be no doubt Bishop Engelwind is stealing from the tithes. The parchments I carry show it. Engelwind already suspects my discovery. I must leave the church or die here. I have gained the watchword and will use it to get past the gate. It is Job 1:21. How apt a scripture to hide his many perversions. I fear my deception will not last long, and the bishop's guards are everywhere. I can only think to go to the slums. The sisters will hide me. From there I will leave Paris under cover of night and flee to Eversin. God grant me mercy, and may Saint Germain protect me. Yikes. That's a big yikes from me, fella. Get in there. Little stinky rats. Oh, I did not mean to press that.
Oh, my eyes.
Is that another one dead? Oh, it's not
Okay.
merciful.
Don't touch it. It's the plague for certain.
Yeah, now we've got... Again, I don't know if it's like two different entrances or we've got...
Heavily armed. I should be careful here.
Just it like matches up
Let's
options.
brace my hood here.
Excellent. Where are the men tasked with the other matter?
They have not returned yet, Father.
What? It has been hours. If they are in the cups at the tavern again, it will be their heads.
A few people.
See they report to me as soon as they return. The bishop's very keen to know the matter has been dealt with. Now back to your duties.
The church appears closed.
It's the plague. We're still receiving tithes, however. God will receive your offering. How did you come
Oh
by
my
this?
god.
Is it not enough that I have...
Carnage.
Would you like to question
What
the
are you
bishop about his
doing?
business?
You absolute
Strange that he told me
madman.
nothing of this, but
Welcome
of
in,
course,
everyone.
you may pass.
How's it going? Good to see everyone. Carnage, Hackers, Gamer Lover, Kelly, Hosno, Flavor Chaser. Welcome in, and thank you, Jax Cross, for the follow. Okay. Mutio Papel, thank you for the follow, and Hosanau. Hopefully, I'm saying them right. Sorry if they're lagging a little bit, but I appreciate all the follows. Welcome in. This the new DLC? It is indeed, yeah. So I mean, I'm sorry if you know if you don't want spoilers. I understand.
Please,
But yeah.
I don't have any time for any gossip now.
Eh?
Eh?
Yes. Don't have time for any gossip now. Thank you, Gamer Lover, for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. What were you playing? Oh, Final Fantasy what? 14? Possibly online. I think I watched you start that the other night. How is that going for you? Good to see everyone. How's it going? Yeah, what an absolute mad lad. Okay. Reaching assassination targets. You have arrived in an infiltration area. Bishop Engelwind can be found somewhere within. There are always multiple ways to reach and assassinate your target. Explore the problem, explore and problem solve by following the clues within the infiltration area. Look out for assassination events, which are stealthy ways to get close to your target for a dramatic assassination. Hell yeah. Right, we're gonna have to do that then.
I'm watching you, Northerner.
You do need a dip so you can go eat, but we'll leave you a look. Thank you very much, Gamer Lover. I really do appreciate that. Again, thank you for the follow. It means a lot. Yeah, you enjoy your food.
Go to his altar. Seek deliverance while it may yet be found.
Whatever deliverance is, it sounds grim.
Okay, I need to test out. Alright, it's control. Alright, where do we find him? You're loving it? You played it years ago, but know how good it gets. Oh yeah, I didn't actually. I don't think I was lurking in the background, so I don't think I saw much of it. But yeah, were you having some problems with it to get it to launch, or did I hear wrong? Yeah, thank you very much for that raid there. That's insane. Thank you, thank you. The launcher was stupid. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I think I heard something about you having some problems getting it started. Yeah, I'm glad you got it working.
I need to find Bishop Engelwind. Do you know where he is?
If you are here for Deliverance, you have a long wait. My brother has been upstairs waiting for hours now.
I will go upstairs then. Been thinking of playing it, maybe trying to get the mice to join. I mean, I've never played a Final Fantasy game before, so it might be my way in. Possibly. Deliverance. Child of God, do you struggle with sin? Do you want to walk more closely with your Saviour? Would you like to know and understand your Heavenly Father's plan for you? God himself has made the way. Come to his altar, seek out his goodness, and find your own deliverance. Nice little advert there. Right, let's just grab this this loot.
Well made. Looks ceremonial.
Oh,
It might be useful.
Bellator's robe. That looks quite nice. I think upgraded it might look better.
Are you here for deliverance?
Yes. I don't know. I want to be close to God, but those screams don't seem right. Does it seem right to you?
Your deliverance ritual. It is with Engelwind.
Yes. He does it alone. I'm next in line, and I don't think I want this.
I could take your place and see Engelwind for you. Then you could leave. Tell me what I must do.
You need a robe. They won't let you in without their special robe. Then, you go down the corridor and talk to the priest.
I have a robe already.
Oh, right. Yes. Just make sure you are wearing it when you go in. They won't let you in otherwise.
I will go to the priest now. You should leave.
Yes, you are right. As soon as my nerves settle.
Okay, well there it is. We can now. Oh, it's upgraded it for us to the next level. Wait, has it? Or was it always that? Allows access to the basement of St. Genevieve Church. Killing a target causes fear to nearby witnesses. Is that good? Okay. You want me to go down the basement? I assume it's over here. Don't worry, everyone. Everything's gonna be okay. Got to look my boat. No worries, Levy. No worries. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for the lurk. I'll hopefully speak to you soon. We're building a team bit by bit. Most of us who have started have got new accounts. I'll have to look into making an account then. Yeah, definitely have to look into it. See if we can get playing. I do like the purple on this robe. I would like if the middle bit was white though. Like a lighter grey.
You are ready for the ritual.
I indeed am, good sir.
Take this key. Prepare your heart, and when you are ready, enter through this door. The bishop is waiting for you.
Okay, see, I'm liking what they're doing already. With it's the black box missions, isn't it?
Welcome, traveler.
Your eyes are covered, yet you see me.
Justice and innocence are both blind, yet see more clearly for it. Find them, light the way, and see the treasures of God.
Steal all this
God
money
is
first.
light, and in him is no darkness at all. The way through darkness to your deliverance is clear when it is lit by God.
It is a riddle. The way to deliverance. That must mean Engelwind.
Oh, want me to light these? Give it a shot.
That is one. The nun said lights. That is two.
Justice and innocence light the way. Without them, we are blind. Naked you came from your mother's womb, and naked you will return. Enter here now, naked and alone.
Like actually, like naked? You want me to take all my items off? Surely not. Okay. Is he down here? The way to Deliverance was thwarted by and uninstalled. It was, yes. Magically got uninstalled.
Engelwind.
There he is. Oh. He's whipping someone. Bishop awaits his next guest for Deliverance. Wearing the Bellator robe will prevent Engelwind and his guard from attacking, as long as you keep your distance. Okay. Giving me basic direction to go in.
This disguise may not be convincing up close. I should keep my distance from the gods.
I shall. Instructions for Deliverance. Wear your official robe. You will not be permitted to see the bishop without it. It is an acceptable covering for your unrighteousness, without which you cannot enter the sanctified chamber. Robes are available on the upper floor. Prepare your heart. You are bringing yourself before Almighty God and his minister, who will brook neither deceit nor duplicity. What? Those words are too big for me. When it is time, present yourself to the deacon at the entrance to the bishop's inner chamber. He will let you in. You may not leave until the ritual is complete. Guards are there to ensure your obedience. You will be asked to remove your robe, revealing yourself fully before God. Okay. Kneel in front, ritual water, wait for Deliverance to begin. Arrangements have been made for you following the ritual. Okay. So he wants us to take it off when we get down there. However, we're not going to allow that to happen. Okay.
This is more than just greed. Engelwind is gathering a war chest.
Father William, I expect a complete collection of tithes. I forget how they say that. Tithes? By week's end. Instruct your men not to skip the northern quarter again. I am well aware of their lazy indiscretions. Next time the shortfall will be taken from their own wages and yours. Do not tally any of the coin. I forbid it. I will make a full accounting of it once it is delivered to me. Right, let's make our way around. Do a little cheeky blend in. What else can we see? Do we just go straight to that spot? Or do we need to go all the way around? Like I need to go all the way. Oh my, another raid. AJ, welcome in. How you doing? I trust you are well. What were you playing today? Welcome, welcome. Raids indeed, Carnage. Indeed. Lots of love. I really do appreciate it. Okay, let's just sit down here. Can't stay and need food, but had fun in Ireland. Oh, you were playing some Wrath of the Druids. Very nice. I'm glad you enjoyed. And yeah, you go enjoy. Don't get any spoilers for this. And yeah, just killed the last cultist over there. Had a fun stream, indeed. Yeah, definitely sounds like it. Well, I appreciate you raiding. Again, you go enjoy some food. And yeah, thank you very much. Welcome back, rookie. Are you reading from AJ as well? Indeed. Okay. I assume once that guy goes, we'll just head, like, straight forward there. I think it will just... The bishop awaits his next guest for deliverance. Yeah, no, I guess we just go actually kneel down in that spot. Assume that's what it wants from us. I mean, I guess we could just go around and assassinate him, but I feel like that's not the way it needs us to.
You must enter the pool. We cannot begin until you are cleansed by the ritual.
I will be cleansed.
Come. Do you know why you are here, child?
Yes.
You have been chosen for a great honor. Yet being chosen is only the beginning. What we do now won't be pleasant. Remember, the Lord has said, unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required.
Yes, I remember.
Others showed themselves unworthy, as you have seen. My hope is you will fare better.
I will.
Your confidence speaks well of you. Once we begin, we cannot stop. I will not heed your cries. Your soul depends on it. The devil will not endure the pain, so you must. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
We may discover in the pain there is a delicious pleasure. God himself grants it as a mercy to aid us in the struggle. Now, make yourself ready. Disrobe, and do not leave the pool until I grant you leave.
I am to be unclothed.
Do not be concerned for modesty. Once you comply, my guards will leave, and we will be alone for the ritual.
Sure? I mean, will this, like, uncover all our weapons and stuff? I don't know how we're gonna hide. I still don't know how we are actually hiding a big sword and spear underneath this cloak. Okay.
Very well.
Guards, leave us.
Oh shit. We naked.
Very good. You have made the correct choice. And now, we will begin. Accept, I beseech thee, this free will offering, O Lord.
Hell yeah.
Your offering is accepted.
What a visual.
He had a key and a strange crest on him. I should find a way out of here quickly before he is discovered.
Yeah, I'm liking this. The way that they've brought back the all that multiple choice. Is it? I'm pretty sure it's called Black Box. You just want me to leave now. Is this many raids considered a siege? Possibly.
He held the crest and the key. I should look around for what it unlocks. This is a lot of wealth.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like a good raider.
Look at the coinage.
This is a strange symbol. It must have some meaning.
It must.
Now
oh.
This is new.
Scythe? What? Scythe of Revolt. Increase speed when surrounded by 3 or more enemies. I mean, it looks pretty cool. don't know if I really want to use it, especially since it's not upgraded fully. We'll do it at some point, not right now. Pog. Half-written letter. Isidorus. It is Black Box, remember, in AC Unity and Syndicate? Yeah. Unity, I remember it from most. With the cathedral. You had to like go grab a key and go take it up to the priest or something and unlock a door up that way. Yeah, I'm liking this. It's allowed us to literally get right up next to him and be alone with him and then take him out. Like, just in the normal AC game, it probably just would have let us go on the rafters and kill him from there. I am unhappy to report that, despite my most careful subtlety, the king remains resistant. The blame for this can be placed entirely on the queen. Presence alone is enough to end any conversation. What little headway we make is undone as soon as he consults with her. Charles is altogether too weak-minded to move beyond her influence without our intervention. I believe our only recourse is to remove her. The king will then be laid open to our counsel. It will not be an easy task, but not more difficult than our recent success. A queen is not greater than a pontiff. I have taken the liberty of sending a small scar of our most faithful brothers to intercept the... and cuts off. Okay. What we got going on? Yeah, I think it's Seaver, right? Yeah? Indeed. Bit of opal, thank you.
Journals. He seemed at war with his own thoughts. This letter is addressed to Charles and tells of the attack on Milan. It was to be sent this night to a brothel in the tavern. The king must be there now.
Do we kill the king? I don't think so. Okay. There we go. What a beautiful mission that was. It was quite fun. Explore the tavern in the South Paris to look for Charles the Fat. He is in the brothel under the tavern. Right, let's go. This is the other guy for that revenge mission.
You've been avenged.
So we'll just kill him real quick. Just auto-completed for me. Thank you very much. That guard did not care one bit. I think we can just fully get rid of this hood now. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a whole set with that though. It doesn't seem like there's not like a set bonus. It's just a specific. I mean, that's the first of its kind in this game, no? Or in any game? Like an item that has a specific like role. I don't think it would actually be that good outside of what we just did. Okay, we need to go down. Speak to the innkeep.
Tavern keep. I'm looking for some company.
Northerner. A strapping youth like you has appetites of equal measure, I'm sure. And any other time, I'd be happy to help.
Why not now?
It's locked off. A special visitor, you understand. You'll have to try your luck with the amateurs here.
Wait, only 13?
Is any visitor really
13
so
coins?
important that you would refuse honest custom?
That's a reasonable question, one which I can't answer for the sake of my head. Which is an answer of sorts, if you think on it.
I would really like to change your mind.
If your need is that great, you can try talking to the door guard. He's at the bottom of the stairs.
Will do, thank you.
My thanks.
Door guard. Use the stairs? They are. Oh, quite far down. Bring in some Hitman mechanics to AC? Yeah. Definitely. Oh wait, have we been here? Oh, we have. We shot this guy before.
Who are you?
Bishop Engelwind sent me with word for the king.
Did he now? And did he happen to send you with the watchword?
He did indeed. Wait, we do have a watchword, no? Or was that for the, that church mission?
I have an urgent message for the king. If he does not receive it, I will be sure to tell the bishop why and who.
You are one of his northern spies, I suppose. I heard there was trouble. All right, stand back.
Now to find the king.
Easy peasy. Well, no, we don't want to kill him, do we? We just want to have a little chat. Oh, this is... I was about to say, is that a bed? Kind of is. There we go, thank you. Exactly what you thought. Okay.
Yes, my holy queen.
Let's do this first.
You are sinner and saint. My confessor and my lover. How I admire and desire you.
Quite loud in the ear. Discretion and our guests. Ladies, business has picked up with the threat of northern raiders just outside the city. We've been busy, but that's no reason to start calling our guests by their true names. They demand discretion. It is your job to give it them. Give it them? Regular guests have given us the names they prefer to be called, and they are written down here. Keep them in your memory. Okay, what we got? Bastian, Phantom P, Adalbert, Gall, Bal, Ebles, Uderic. There's one name missing from this list, and you all know who that is. Him you are to call by the name Luitward, except when in chambers, and you call him by his real name, and you answer only to Richardis. Richardis? Jamais. Okay. Let's do it. What's up, big boy? What's he doing down here? Please don't be a goat.
Are you real? What are you? Another Diablo?
Not an enemy. Not yet. I am Eivor of the Raven clan in England.
Flesh and blood. A northerner, by the look of you. Why do you disturb me? Where are my guards?
Your guards are not coming. Your bishop will not be joining us either.
Engelwind. You've done me a favor, Northerner, though you don't know it. That bishop was an unholy annoyance. What is it you want?
Your soldiers strike at Norse villages. Their attacks grow more common by the day. You make war against us, without cause.
Without cause? This is my land. A kingdom established by God. You are invaders and devils, a scourge I am called to cleanse. My cause is God himself.
War is uncertain and dangerous. Often it begins in one place, only to end unfavorably in another.
War is war. But you mean England? Oh yes. I understand you, Diable. You came to plead for your own neck.
I came to make an agreement to save many necks. Perhaps even your own.
You murder your way into another land. And you think to stop me driving you back out with negotiation? I am a king. You are a godless invader. Who are you to parley with me?
I am one who might have killed you already, yet you live.
Perhaps this is opportune. What do you think? Could it work? It might work. There is something I require. If you accomplish it, I will be more open to consider your proposal.
A deal within a deal. How like a king. What is this task?
My queen, Richardis, has been taken. I want her returned to me.
I assume I must first find her.
My spies tell me she was taken by those belonging to a zealous faction within the church. I know nothing more.
You do not seem overly troubled by her absence.
Marriage for kings is more often a matter of politics than of the heart. In any case, I doubt she is in danger. And you can be certain. I want her safe return.
If I do this, you will agree to leave England in peace.
Peace? That is a strange word in the mouth of an invader. But again, you presume too much. Do this, and you will have earned a place at the negotiation table. Nothing more.
When we next meet, it will be with your queen, to discuss your ambitions for England.
As you say, Diable. God will make it so. Now, you must excuse me.
I hardly move. Wait, why did that door just open over there? That's a bit freaky. It's ghosts. Okay. Must be the private rooms. Alrighty. So we need to save the wife, basically, and then we get a seat at the table. So he hasn't really given us any, concrete answers to what he's going to do, which is, it's a bit crap. I don't know why Eivor even went along with it. I mean, I don't know what would be the repercussions of him actually killing him there. But yeah. Where's the next point? We need to go back and speak to Toka. Okay. I think we'll grab a couple more of these things. In Paris. We haven't been over here at all though, so we might do that. Alright, quick. Let's pop over, grab this bit of armor. Is that all the way down there? Oh god. I think it's gonna all just be in the sewers, isn't it? How doth one get down there easy? Oh. Wait. You row here? Surely not. Wait, what? One is confused. Okay, I think this is where we went in last time. Try that again. Bureau. Yeah, I mean, normally it comes up with an actual symbol on the map, though, that there's a bureau there. I would assume there's a big one in Paris, and it would have something to do with it. I would expect it to be over here, though. On the middle one. Oh, daily concept. Oh! Very nice. Yeah, I would expect it to be maybe in, like, this part here. But then I don't know what that was, and why it's not displayed on the actual map. Weird. Okay, I mean, it is down there, but we didn't actually see an entrance to it from inside here. Have a look here real quick. What's down there? Oh, can we swim under that? No, of course not. Right. Okay, not that. We need to get there. There's water on that side. Let's have a quick little rummage around. Wouldn't be in there. In here? I can't go down. It's too far away now for it to be down here, no? Let's just follow this way again. Yeah, no, I don't think this is the right way. No. Okay. So it's not in the sewer. Then it has to be close by to that sewer entrance. Maybe within the building? That is close. Okay. Well, since we basically went to the other side of the city, let's check over at this one. I think this one's just in the church. Get out of my way, peasants. Yeah, definitely something down here. Okay. Gain access from this side. I think I can break the glass. To repel. I just did. I don't want them coming towards me. Any secret passage icons when flying? I don't know. Is that how that works? I'm not sure. I don't want you to go in all directions. I want you to go over there. Okay, well that mechanic doesn't even work like that. Ow. Jesus. Okay. Sure. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, does it work like that? I'm not sure it does in this game. I mean, we'll have a look when we go back over there. We'll investigate a bit more. It is in here, right? Just a letter. God damn it. A monk's letter. Brother Albert. My news is grim. The heathens march ever closer, and food grows short. The peasants now eat a dish known as rorridge, not porridge. Something more awful than it sounds. How can they digest those awful... Those what? Naked tails. Oh my god. Even worse tidings, several of the brothers of the monastery are missing and believed lost. Brother Guillaume? Is that it? Is that not the guy that like owns Ubisoft or something? I don't know how you say his name properly. And the rest ventured into the flooded crypt to retrieve some holy relics and great treasure, but have yet to emerge. Pray for us, Brother Jules. Guillaume. Guillaume? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's like Yves Guillemot. Again, probably saying it completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the guy that owns this whole shebang. That's the word, right? Okay, how do you get down? I'll blend in, I don't want to do that. Gotta be underwater then, right? Or was it in like this thing? Ah, there we go. Yum Rorridge with some brown sugar. Eve came. Oh, so I don't think it was actually spelt the same, but it might be said the same. I don't know. I feel like it didn't match that. Close enough. We are in. Do rats actually have a place to go hide into? If not, that's a bit crap. Can I go fire? How the hell do you get across there? Do I need to, like, shimmy? Oh, okay. Well, I guess so. Oh, they're on that lower area. I need to come down there? Treasure's over here. Brother Jules, calamity has struck us. You were right to warn us not to venture into this hellish pit to recover the sacred relics. I fear the demon rat shall devour us. We shall begin digging our way out. Pray for us. Where did you dig? You didn't do a good job. Go back into your home. Devilish fiends. Okay, was that it? Just some cutlery? How do I get rid of you guys? Oh, there's a little wooden thing there that you can't. Fuck off. Ah! Do I need to like get them all inside and then through and around? Oh, stay in there. Ooh, saw one. Ah! Oh wait, no, that wouldn't work at all. I've just made that worse. What the hell? I'm out of arrows. I'm gonna die. How do you... It seems like it's not really working properly. I mean, there isn't a vent there, is there, that I can push them into? Fuck off me. Yeah, I don't get it. Oh wait, am I slowly gaining arrows back? How do you get them all to come out of there? How do you stop them from getting to you when you are in there? You like the little thing you leave on videos? What, the comments? Yeah. Me do. See, look at that. I shot there and the moved like hardly anywhere. Try it again. Shot. Came straight back. Straight back. How? How? How am I supposed to get over here? With these little buggers. Stay away. Actually? Disappear? Oh my god. Okay, well, we can't get that. Unless I just try and like tank it. Would that work? Right, I shot you. Leave. Okay. Oh, fuck. I can't. No! Fucking get off me. How? How? Tell me. Is it broken? Do they not work? How it's supposed to? It said to shoot the arrows and get rid of them. I mean, I can do that as well, but that doesn't... Walk away from me. Do I just need to constantly hit? Is that it? Ah! Still after me. Eee! No, 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 no. Okay, right, there we go. I was just trying to use arrows. I forgot you could just start slashing people. Jesus Christ. Even that was still difficult. Why? Well, yeah, I probably made that a lot harder than it was supposed to be. Christ. Right, I can just teleport out here, can't I? I ain't about to go all the way out. I'd rather teleport here and run. You go back and see a little honey. Yeah, I get the notifications on my email. So I when I get them I go and hunt. Indeed. Okay. Let's go back to this armor set and try and find another entrance for it. Since it is not in the sewer, it seems. I need all the food I can get since I used up all of my rations. Because me big dum-dum. Berries. Oh yeah, Lutatia Bureau. Where? Is it? Was this a bureau? At a time? Well, there's no markings on, so I don't think it's an actual place. Okay. Where is that armor? Down there. It seems like it would be in this sewer. But it isn't. X on that door. What's this white thing? Alright, let's go on the roof. Actually, that makes sense if it's a bureau in the city. The entrance would be up here. Hello? Oh. Just a bit of titanium. Chickens chasing us. Oh wait, there is something right down there. Is that marked on the map? It is not. Okay. What are these secrets? Here we are. Ah! That was a long drop. Is this the bureau? Wait, what? Wait. Huh? Oh my god. It's another shortcut to this area. Wait, which way did I even... I came from this way, right? Oh, out here. Like 20 different entrances just to that one area. Yeah, back to the brothel. How the F do I get down to where that is? Check over here in these ruins. This might be it. Oh, here it is. Got the symbol there. Full on ruins. Okay. I assume it's down here then. It's got to be part of another set. The armor piece. Got him. Lootia Bureau. That's how you say that.
Someone did not want them to get inside these ruins. The letter on the body mentioned 3 keys.
Oh, one of these things. Guard letter. Gustav. The higher-ups have taken interest in some of them ruins and ordered me off to Champleo and some of the other boys to Gisacum and Deodurum. What they expect us to find out there, I don't know. Those broken stones have been there forever, since before Charlemagne himself. At any rate, that's where I'm gone. That doesn't make sense. That's where I'm gone. Seeing as you're stuck in Paris guarding that old door, we'll miss our dice night. Trust you to pull the safe, easy duty. I haven't forgot what you owe me. Don't worry about that. You can buy us both wine with my winnings. I'll drink it when I'm back. Arnulf. Okay. Oh. Right. Quest. Hidden. Actually, just hidden. Can I not see it? Find and collect the hidden one keys. What treasures could they have left behind? Just as they were in England, the hidden ones seem absent from Francia. Okay. Well, never mind that bit of armor. I'm going to assume it is within here. And I cannot get to it. So PogChamp. Let's leave. At least we know where this area is now. Oh, Schnick. Okay, the book. I think this one was pretty much just in the open. So it shouldn't be that hard to find. Yeah, it states where we are when we're like right above it as well. That was what was confusing me. Yeah, that book's like... Did we not try and get in here before, but we couldn't? Try around this way. There is a little window there. I think it's blocked off by something. Plague District. Right, let's head up. There's a window. Doorway down here. Oh, and there's rats. Fantastic. Where do you want me to take this? Ah! Did not really work. Oh, they're fully below. Okay, I thought they were just on that level here. Diary of the Brave Cook. Day 1. Today I enjoyed my first porridge using my secret ingredient. Quite tasty, if a bit, and lumpy and furry. Day 5. More rorage today. Breakfast, lunch and dinner. It is an acquired taste, but such a joy to slurp down. Day 15. I am the Rat King. They obey my mad piper thoughts and scurry through the dark places between the stars. It's a bit of a yikes if you ask me. Okay. Seem to be safe on this platform, no? Do you have a way that I can get you out of... There you are. Don't have a little den, it seems. Ah, you. You little rat poops. Get back. Run away! Oh, new ability. Plague of Rats. Okay, let's check that out. I want to have a look at this. Okay, Plague of Rats. Caught an arrow with rat bait that attracts a swarm of vicious rats to the arrow's landing point after a short delay. Okay. I mean, from what I'm seeing there in that image, I know it's like sped up, but the rats didn't seem to work that effectively. It like nibbled them a little bit and then they like kind of came to the senses and got back up. So I don't know. That might be useful. What do we not use? We used that recently. Piercing shot? I don't think I've ever used that. Right, let's replace it for piercing shot. Try and find a nice place to use it. And let's leave. Hell yeah. That thing's still on fire. Oh, I set the whole outside on fire. Okay. Sorry about that. How did you die? I didn't set you on fire, did I? Oh no. Oh, are these people just dying of the plague? Oh, that person's dead as well. So is that one. Well, they are actually just dying. I guess, yeah, it is the plague, so. We can get some nice coins from them, thank you very much. There we go, there's the bureau sign. Let us get this last tattoo, and then I think, yeah, I want to head into the actual main area. Oh, and it's got us locations for the keys. Oh, wait. Are they all bureaus? Surely not. Can't be. Oh, look at these big castle walls here. The actual main city. What was it? Did Paris started on the northern part, right? Started like up here, no? And then people moved into this, and then this kind of became the major place. I don't know, I might be spouting shit there, but I'm feeling that's how it works. Those guys are having a little fight. Okay, I did not want you to do that, but sure. Neither that. Where the hell did it go?
What do you see?
God damn it. I have a feeling it might have went up there. But we'll never know. I wasted too much time there. Okay, well. Let's head back to it. And try it again. I think that chickens are trying to attack us now. What if I attack it from a different angle? Will it know the wiser? It does, okay. Oh, wait. Wait, what? Where the hell did it go? It like disappears. Or am I just so bad? I mean, we weren't that far behind it. How did I lose sight of it? Yeah. Damn. Okay, it went over there. What do you mean how it like disappears? How is it that far away? Get in. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it came this way when we went the other way, but we were like, we lost it like there. And that was quite a decent bit into it. Okay, right. Let's try and get into the main city. It seemed like it was all blocked off and people were having to wait. I don't know if that was just people with carriages though. Hello there, good people of Paris. I shall be coming through now. No questions asked.
What do you want?
I can just walk in, right? Oh. Okay, well. I guess I'm going across. Oh shit. This is not good. That's a lot of people. A lot of arbalists. I don't think they like me. There's no way you fucking push me from there, mate. Oh my god. Look at all them red red bits.
No escape, Spec! You are going to die. Here, man!
Ow.
Hey, intruder!
Get off your bloody horse, mate.
You're too slow, idiot!
What did you just call me? Can't see. Right, where am I getting shot from up here? There is no way they can hit me. Oh, we can't even get up there, actually. Fuck off, does a push do that much damage? Okay, well, I don't exactly know how we are supposed to get into the main city. Horsey, get out of the way. Oh, they're moving up. Wait, can I shoot back arbalist bolts? Oh god. Ah! I don't think so. Fucking hell. Get away. I'm trying to siege Paris myself. It's not going well. One man siege. I think we just need to jump. See you later. So can you actually not gain access to that middle part? At all? Only during the siege can you? That's a bit crap. I wanted to explore a little bit. Okay, well, that's ruined that. I guess we can head over to where this key is. Over on this side. A few more things for us to get. Yeah, we'll just explore this side of Paris, I guess. That's a big shame. I'm just gonna jump. I'm jumping. Lots of big fishies there. Oh, I'm stuck under the docks. A lot of enemies. What is that guy wearing? What is that? What? Okay. Is he supposed to be dressed like that? Doesn't seem right. Listen, I'm being sneaky. Shush. Was never here. Ow. Fuck out of here. Why are they coming one by one? But, you know, in more of a quantity. Look, another one's running over as soon as I've just killed one. Why? Why are you like that? Do you know where I am? You apparently do. And then will another one come running over? No? Okay, I'll just go kill them.
Get through! Keep your eyes open!
The amount of stun attacks you can you get from that this spear is amazing. It's supposed to be a special thing to every kill. I need a key, do I? Oh, it's over here. How do I get in? Was this the thing I was looking at? Somewhere else. There. 24.2k points. Or it's a bit more than that, but rats. Paladin bracers. Again, what was the set like on that? So we've got tooth scythes now. Set your weapon on fire after a successful light or heavy finisher hit. I guess that might work well with this spear. Melee attacks consume more stamina and deal more damage. Additional adrenaline charge bonus. Shield blocks consume less stamina. Okay, well we don't use a shield, so yeah, no, I'd say the perks on that aren't the best. Get some of our skills up. Let's grab that. What else? When less than a third of health, hold H for partial healing. Sure. And what was it? Let's shift, knocking enemies back with powerful knee slam. Again, all these like passive ones I'm happy with. I think we'll put some in. Building's quite nice. Like the way the light enters. Oh! Look at it! Why is it so fluffy? Oh my! It's a donkey. I need a photo of that. That's insane. Look at the boy. Looks like Donkey from Shrek. My pet? Outrageous. Right, I'm gonna file a complaint. Right. Why was I looking around that house? Something in... There isn't even anything in that. Why was I looking in here? Oh, I mean, there is something, but I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. One for it. Oh, you can just go in the front door. Okay, well. Did not know that. My bad. Idun's Heart is a great skill. Yeah, it seemed pretty good. I'm definitely gonna obviously go after them. I think what power level are we now? 4 for 1. It's quite a bit. Yeah, we do have 30 and 30 plus levels in each mastery. I do like to even it out when I can. Not just go all for one. Sorry, chicken. Okay. Some materials. Love to see it. Right, there's another bit of armor over here. There are, however, a few enemies. Sure, we've got it. Not a problem. There's a few down below as well. Well, I don't know if I need to be going down here. But I will since there are enemies there.
I'll crush you.
On quick assassinate.
Ew.
Oh.
What the fuck is that?
Oh. Swinsy, you broke the game. Welcome in, Swinsy. You broke the game with the sound bit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Alright, I've submitted a crash report. I think you might have actually, I'm not too sure. As soon as you put that sound bit in, the game just freaked out. Oh god. How you doing, Swinsy? Welcome in. Best streamer. We've had a few problems today. Which, you know, I'm not too happy about. Kingdom Come Deliverance uninstalled itself. That was fantastic. But you know what? I think I'm gonna end it there for today. Sorry that you just came in right at the end, Swinsy, and I mean the crash, I guess, is the perfect time. But yeah. We've been going for a bit. Honestly, I don't know how long, since all the streams are kind of just cut up into different segments because we've crashed and OBS has messed up so many times. We do have a lot of dropped frames. Frames are going up now, actually, by like 80 frames. So that's not good. You feel bad, but you're laughing. Listen, no worries. I think something just broke because OBS is dropping frames tons as well. So yeah, sorry about that. Possibly put your player into like a lower resolution. That might fix it possibly. Is there a song for this new Siege of Paris? I mean, we've got a Wrath of the Druids one. Do we get a song for this? Original soundtrack. UB Music. Actually, they do have a few. Which one is it? Is it this one? I think this might be it. Okay, but yes, we're gonna call it here. Again, I think for overall we've been going for a combined of 4 hours. Kingdom Come Deliverance didn't go well today, but I'll try and get that sorted for Sunday. And yeah. Thanks for bringing us along on your Siege of Paris. Catch you next time. No worries, I'm in a bear suit. I did stop in on one of your streams that you did recently. Sorry I didn't say anything, but I was lurking. So I hope you're having fun with the streams as well. Yeah. No worries, Swinsy. No worries, no worries. It's all your fault. No, not a problem, Swinsy. Not at all. I'm glad you stopped by. Thank you for the stream, bro. We'll catch you on Saturday. Indeed, yeah. Yeah. Only available for use 1080. Alright, okay. Yeah, hate it when it does that. But yes, let's see who is online and who we can go and send some love to. I would appreciate it if you all could hop over. Again, I'm sorry if the stream quality is bad. We are just losing frames now. Whatever that crash did, it kind of ruined the whole thing. So yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, we have Definitive is on again, playing some Total War. Do we say hello to them? Or do you guys have any suggestions? Greatest emote. Yeah, bitrate is down. Not good. Not good. Okay. If not, I think we'll just go say hello to Ryan and Dion then again. We did say hello to them last time, but the good old boys. So let's do that. Hopefully they're not gonna end soon. And yeah, again, thank you all so much for